Hi, my name's Derek. I'm up here in Duval, Washington. This is my tiny home. I think I started watching Tiny House Nation on Netflix. I was like, oh, that looks cool. It's like, I can see myself living in one of those tiny homes. I'm 25 years old. I graduated culinary school a few years ago, so I've been cooking for about 8-10 years. Enjoy cooking a lot. Do enjoy cooking in this little tiny kitchen that I have here. I like doing like a lot of braises and a lot of like chilies and steaks. I'm actually planning to go back to school for early childhood education in the next couple months and just volunteer at my church and kids ministry. So I really enjoy working with kids. I can see myself being a teacher in the future. This is my tiny home. It's 28 feet long. It's 8.5 feet wide, 13.5 feet tall. The builder that I got it from was up in Bellingham, called Big Freedom Tiny Homes. My parking spot, this is on my dad's and my stepmom's property. They graciously allowed me to stay up here. So the property is 5.5 acres. This used to be a separate property. There used to be a mobile home on this site years ago. It was all hooked up, ready to go for tiny home. It's very private up here. I don't really see the house. I just see part of their shop, so I don't really see them that much. I normally have to go and go visit with them. I'd like to come show you my tiny home. Welcome to my tiny home. This is 238 square feet. Plus the lofts. I definitely like all the windows just around here. It kind of makes it feel more open from the outside to the inside. I like this little entryway where I can have like some of my office supplies, keys, set my stuff down when I get home. I'm gonna kick off my shoes over here. Like a little cubby storage here. I just have a big pile of shoes everywhere, but always shoe storage is always kind of a big thing in a small space. Over here is where I like to eat and read books, do office work, just sit on the computer. One thing I wish I probably would have done differently is maybe put like a wood stove here in the corner. It would have lost a little space from eating, but it's alright. Nice to have a little that backup heat. Wood heat is kind of more nicer anyways, get that nice dry heat. Back here is my kitchen. And one thing I really do like about this kitchen is this dish storage right here. It's nice storage with the stairs. Having like all my coffee mugs, plates. A place where I can like do my dishes and set them out to dry, then set them back up here. Well, the one thing I would have done differently is we just had a bigger sink. It's big enough to do the dishes, but like it's nice to have a bigger sink than when you have big pans or big casserole dishes. Definitely nice having at least 3 burners right here. Most of the time I use 2, but obviously I do use the 2 burners quite often when I'm doing like braises and like fried stuff and like searing off nice steaks. I normally use this toaster oven a lot more than I use my propane oven. It just has air fryer setting, and the air fryer is kind of nice. I don't have to fill up the propane as much either, so did kind of built this like 6 months ago. I kind of just sold my coffee stuff and kind of got tired of opening up the covers and everything like that. Like I like my coffee and tea. Down here I kind of keep my crock pot, an extra tea kettle, bowls and pans. It's pretty deep, yeah. It goes along to the wheel well here. Definitely that wheel well kind of separates the storage a little bit. In here it's just kind of a drawer to just keep a lot of stuff in here. I had to get these baskets to kind of keep it organized at least, but I feel like I don't use most of this stuff, so I feel like I'm just used to cooking stuff very like minimalistic. This is most stuff I use most of the time. I know, I kind of like how I did this, just kind of organize all my spices. These are magnetic. Like obviously they're really strong magnetic too, they hold a lot of weight. Most of my food is in here. That's why I keep on most food. They pull out and everything like that. Works great for me. I like the pull outs, not have to dig out behind everything. And I do keep some like food in here on my stairs. Not organized right now, but I tend to like to buy in bulk when I find stuff on sale. So it's definitely nice having baking stuff and extra canned goods. In here I also have house my water heater. It's just a little 12-gallon electric hot water tank. I used to have a propane hot water tank, so that kind of went out, so I just replaced with this. A little bit easier to maintain. I only get like 10-12 minutes of hot water, but that's all I need. I had my paper towels just all over the countertops, and I was like, I got this string and got this hook here. I'm like, might as well just string this up. So there's no place to put a paper towel anywhere in this kitchen. Plenty enough space in here to cook, and I can cook pretty much any meal in here if I desire myself too. I could probably cook for 50 people in here if I wanted to. I'm like, worked on a lot smaller kitchens before. And I have this big cutting board that I like to use, so I tend to set this up and use this as just my cutting space. Nice little Japanese cutting board I like to use my Japanese knives. I got most of my cookbooks up here. I'm just kind of like collecting cookbooks, finding a couple recipes to cook from time to time. I'd say my favorite cookbook is... I've been cooking more out of this lately. Just kind of getting some inspiration out of this. It's a dinner in French. Well, it's just kind of like the simple kind of French food and simple kind of very rustic kind of French cuisine. I think my favorite in here was this one right here, cod with aioli and heirloom tomatoes. Very simple dish. Right behind me is my closet and washing machine area. I got my closet on this side. Kind of keep all my clothes here that I use on a regular basis. I got my pants up here, gym clothes behind here. Washer and dryer. Works great, man. It's an apartment size one, and the washing machine's a little small. Maybe if I need a bigger washing machine, I can always just go up to my dad's or my mom's house, and if I ever need to wash anything big. What I like about this setup, I can just, once the clothes come out of the dryer, I can just hang on my clothes here and fold my clothes in here and be ready to go. I don't have to go upstairs with a hamper basket. I don't have a hamper basket. I just throw all my clothes in the washing machine now. Further back here is my bathroom. It's a pretty large bathroom. I have a full-size bathtub and shower on this side. And I got a composting toilet here. Got my little vacuum here that I can keep stuff clean. And finally got a nice big vanity here that's plenty big enough for me. The one thing I would have probably done to place is just had like a shower stall here, probably like a 36-inch wide shower stall, and at least have some storage on the other end. I just don't have to take really baths, so like I would have just done a shower. I got this little door storage thing, and I just keep like my vitamins in here. And I just want a little extra storage in here, so since I didn't have a medicine cabinet, so I was thinking about living in an RV before. It's going to be colder during the winter time, and it's different. And obviously, it's more maintenance for RV, I feel like, than to a tiny home. A tiny home is built like a regular house. It's just on wheels, I mean, obviously. Or even on a foundation, it's built like a house. 4 walls, metal roof. RV is built with like thin particle boards and thin insulation. I think I was like 21, 22. Started looking at different builders and decided to go with big freedom tiny homes and kind of went from there. I definitely tell he would put a lot of care in his buildings and like a little extra detail. On this side of the house is my living room. I got this nice rug. I really like how this rug just separates. This is the living room. This is like the entryway here. When I first got this, it came with a couch that turned into a queen sofa. Like one of the ones from IKEA that you see everyone has in tiny homes. I didn't really like it. It wasn't really comfortable, so I was like, I just got rid of it. Got this recliner. Kind of so much more better. It gave me a little more space here that I can just work with. And I've got these blinds. So when I first moved in here, I was like, I need blinds for privacy and just for like sleeping in the morning. What I like about these blinds, I can open from the top and the bottom, so at least get that privacy at least. I really like the detail on these beams. You could tell he really spent the time on like just shaping these and like getting that nice smooth edge on this. First his heat is this baseboard heater. Works great, and obviously when it's like gets below like freezing, and like it can get a little like a few degrees cooler in here, but it works. I'm thinking about switching it out maybe to like an envy heater or something like that down the road. Maybe add like two, maybe one in the bathroom and one in here. Just have like that separate zone of heating at least. Up here is my storage loft. I keep my camping supplies and extra kitchen appliances, some tools and stuff like that. How I get up here is just kind of take this ladder off the hook and then go up the ladder. And when I first moved in, I just had these yellow bin totes everywhere, and like I was like I can't find anything most of the time. I'm like, I gotta take the totes out. I look for them. I'm like, so I just decided to get those cube storage things, and they work a lot better. At least you can find stuff easier. Up these stairs is my bedroom loft. Up here is the highest setting on here is 4 feet, and the lowest setting I believe 3 feet. That was definitely plenty enough height for me to just sit up here and read a book or chill up here in the morning. On the other side I have a dresser, another hanging closet. I keep some more like jackets and stuff I don't use that often. I don't have like a lot of things up here, so I kind of kept it very like just light up here. I didn't want to like a lot of clutter up here. It's nice sleeping up here. It's like sleeping up in a little tree house. With like the trees around back here, it's like just like a little tree house. This tiny home cost worth about $85,000 plus like the washer and dryer. That was a little more. So I had family help. I was blessed that family was able to finance it. Average rent around here, it's probably like $1,800 to $2,000 a month for like a 1-bedroom maybe. I think my goal is to buy like a piece of property in the next 3 to 5 years and maybe build a house on there. I think my plan is that once I do buy a piece of property is just build it over time with cash. Just live in this in the meantime.
Thank you for watching our video and for stopping by Tiny House Expedition. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Christian. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And for more tiny home tours and stories, click the videos below.
And join us on Instagram for bonus content,
including face-to-face conversations with us. We hope to see you there.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.